best shower right here. A little unorthodox to wash yourself with the manguera, but it's honestly a little better feeling sometimes. That way it's ready for the rebar this morning. Hello there, sir. This is Giovanni with Cherry Creek Landscaping.
Hey, Giovanni James. I live down the street from your building.
Uh-huh.
I might get an estimate.
Yeah, well, what are you looking to get done?
All right, Giovanni. Thank you.
All right, sir. Talk soon. Since he's kind of down the street, the same street that I'm on, kind of harsh to charge for the console. So I kind of read the situation and just read his voice, and sounds like a good customer. So I'd rather create the relationship instead of charging the $75. And then you never know, we might get the job. Riding solo dolo today.
Oh yeah?
Totano. Get this gas so we can fill up this blower and then go clean the job up. Stuff I usually put it in so that way the gas doesn't eat up my machine. So I used to use this when I would mow lawns back in the day. We don't really mow that much anymore, but this really was a game changer for us because I would try a lot of 2-cycle fluids and they'd all eat everything up. This one doesn't. Rub my shit up against that. Vámonos. ¿Te llegó el plano?
Sí. Ajá. Pero si vengo dentro de la próxima semana, más o menos, como en estos días, y ya te digo cuánto mido y trazo todo, y ya te digo cuánto más o menos se va a ocupar.
Doc, ok.
Porque ahorita no te estaré adivinando más o menos.
Ajá.
Entonces no te puedo decir exactamente qué es lo que se va a ocupar y cuánto se va a ocupar.
Doc, ok.
Sí, vengo más o menos como entre jueves o viernes de la próxima semana, creo que ya va a estar un poquito mejor.
Ajá. Ahora pues, bye.
Ándale, bye.
It's like gas in here. Sounds good. All right.
Por decir ahí donde cabe como otras 3 tablas le ponemos una para que tope y otra así y otra así. Nomás una así. Porque digo, entonces si le tapamos todo eso ahí. Ajá.
No, pues very good, very good. Le voy a dar allá donde pusieron el moche, el otro.
No, está bien.
So at this job, we've been installing the cedar fence for a couple days already. We started on Monday, and you know it's Wednesday morning. So I think we've made some good progress. Right now, what we're gonna worry about is closing off these bottom pieces. Like you see over here, there's little gaps. So that way, we're gonna cut the wood to cover these little pieces right here. And then we're gonna cut all these screws that you see sticking out, and then we're going to paint the red 2x2 post black, so that way it matches this post right here. This job we actually had a little delay on things because the city came by because we hadn't gotten a permit. You know, it's the hill country, so we didn't think we needed one. We've done various fences out here in Canyon Lake and haven't ever needed one. But this one we did get stopped by the city, so we installed all the grass, did the sprinklers, and then we have to wait for the fence to be we got approval. Moving.
Donde ya no alcanza esta gira.
The customers right there. They were, he used to be his own private pilot and fly his own plane, and I met them at a restaurant that we were eating dinner at, and we were talking about, you know, me getting my pilot's license, and he wants to come see me fly my solo whenever I fly my solo, and that's pretty cool because, you know, we created that relationship with a customer, not just a working relationship, but also behind the scenes, so it was neat. So our truck Sally is out of commission right now. She has this thing called the death wobble, so we're taking her to the mechanic today. That's why we're not driving her. So we're gonna drive old newbie. It'll be a little smoother of a ride. So we'll all appreciate that one. Thank you. What's up, Magic?
No, está bien, maje.
Perro.
Sí fue.
I'm gonna want him to do it all over again. I want him to start over from fresh. Hey everybody, Giovanni with Cherry Creek here. So we're prepping for a footer pour of concrete today. We have the truck coming at 2 o'clock, and Yair's getting everything prepped so that way we can have our footer completed so we can start building our wall on top of the footer. We did the footer first so that way we have a lot more structural integrity, and so our form work for a wall goes a lot quicker opposed to just building it all as one. You can check out over here what Yair's doing and how he's tying the rebar, so then that way we don't have any cracks in our concrete. We're using number 4 rebar that is 1/2 inch thick, and we're going to be pouring regular 3000 psi concrete. How much would it cost the rebar there?
I have the receipt.
Yeah.
It's,
$dollars each.
$3.80. You're looking at $8.62. That's all after tax.
That's not even with the account too, right? Savings. We get our material at different places. We don't get them straight from the box stores. And so it just helps us, you know, get a little better pricing instead of paying retail. The dumpsters are going to get picked up tomorrow, and so we just need to make sure there's not anything. Okay, we'll move everything. A little bit of rock. Everything's good? All right. Good forward. An onion. Found an onion just laying on the ground. That's crazy. ¿Tienes cebolla? ¿Tienes cebolla? Sana, colita de rana. A huevo. Sana, colita de rana. Rica. Ryan. Con la carnita asada, ¿verdad? La carnita asada, una cebolla. Otra cubeta aquí. Getting stuff done. Mover ese de allá atrás de la casita, por favor. So right here, I'm about to clean this area up. So then that way when our concrete comes, it's gonna drive through where that big old pile of gravel is. And after that, the concrete truck's gonna pull straight up to our footer, and it's gonna pour into the trench that Yair is forming up. Everything's ready.
¿Qué onda? Aquí andamos relajados trabajando y se nos dio vuelta el podcast, ya valimos madre. Baila tilín, eso tilín.
Cuatro con esta. Hey, where's the other bobcat? Back? Okay. I was like, where the fuck is it? The one that ran out of hydraulic fluid?
Yeah, but it worked. Es que tenía chingos de lodo en el pero.
Oh, bro.
But it still needs hydraulic fluid though.
getting the concrete delivered, and to be able to get the concrete truck where we have it right now, we had to take down a massive oak tree, and we kind of have to think on our toes, so then that way we could make efficiency happen in our backyard, as opposed to us having to fill up the bucket of the skid steer and take it into our footing. So that's what we have going on here. Let's go take a look at what's going on over here and how they're gonna prep the concrete.
Because they didn't add enough water. It has to be the right consistency. To be able to have the concrete smooth out in the when it's finished. ¿Ya te cansaste?
Here we're watching the concrete get poured into the footing. So at first our concrete comes out a little bit inconsistent, but they have to get, since we got a ready mix truck instead of it being already mixed, we have to get the consistency right ourselves. So that's what the guys over here are getting done. We have Yair, our superintendent, and we have Brian, Kike, and then Danny as well, helping out with all the concrete pouring. It's important on this stage we have as many hands as we can, so then that way we can have a consistent product throughout the whole footing. We don't want to have a consistent product at the end and then at each end, and then in the middle us not be up to par. We work with Marcelo's quite a bit, and like I said before, we like to maintain our relationships with our suppliers, so that way we have a service that we can provide on time and not have material delays, and we try to minimize the material delays. And by us maintaining our relationships, we maintain our productivity with our projects. Yair's all messy. Yair mero mole. We have two trucks here. There's another one in the front.
That's the guy in the front?
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're both here already?
Yeah, so they're both here already. So we need two trucks for the sport. Each truck carries 9 yards, and so at the end of the day, the 9 yards will probably cover half of the footing, and then the rest will cover the rest. But the two truck drivers here, they're helping each other out. So one's driving and one's spotting, while the other one's waiting, instead of the other one just waiting for his turn to pour the concrete. So it's a lot of moving parts, so sometimes it's good to be here throughout the day, so then that way things can just run even that much smoother.
La